Hey guys, Crypto Series episode 50. Another week in consolidation times. Up 2,000 on the week. It's been actually an uptrend midweek and then back to normal. So did pop up to 232 midweek and then come back down again. Again, just sort of nothing major news. Just sort of bits and bobs. I did see the number of UK adults now rises to 2.3 million. I did see this headline and sort of think it was maybe a bit bullish, but it's a survey of 2,000 people, and they've then extrapolated that to sort of the whole of the UK, so could be a little bit sort of inaccurate, but still probably means a hell of a lot of people getting in, which is pretty good. Most users tend to be men over the age of 35, so interesting. Sort of professionals and managers probably with a bit of disposable investment income. So yeah, they typically hold about £300, up from £260. So yeah, some of us are a little bit above average. I'm sure some of you guys sort of have plenty more than that. 14% said they'd borrowed to invest, so that's not very reassuring. I hope none of you guys are doing that. We all know how that can end up. 18% said they did so due to fear of missing out. So yeah, never good when you see this sort of thing. But yeah, it's a lot of people certainly getting in. So yeah, how are we getting on in the portfolio? Most coins seem to be slightly down and Bitcoin slightly up. So that sort of caused the gain, really. So a couple of percent on Bitcoin, but then everything else, sort of 4% down on Ethereum. Obviously, with Bitcoin being the majority of the portfolio, it is still up despite all of these drops. So Cardano's pretty much held its own. Not too bad. Again, most of these have had a little midweek spike and then come back. So 2.4% down for Litecoin. OMG actually had a rise, one of the few rises for the week. XRP 6.7%. So there still talks of their lawsuit going on. Not quite out of the woods yet, but yeah, seeing that they could potentially sort of be considered not a security, but they would get fined for what was a sort of illegal offering before. So they're just looking at that initial sort of offering rather than the coin itself. So that could be bullish if they just get a small fine maybe and move on. Stellar, XLM, 8.4%, so that's done worse than Ripple, the rival. EOS, 4.6%, sort of broadly down with Ethereum. TRON, flat, again, sort of a bit of a jump up midweek, but it's ended flat, so fair enough. Basic attention token, the same. They've all rocketed up midweek and then come back to normal. Dash down 2%, nothing to speak of. And Power Ledger did take a drop, actually. As I always say, very illiquid, so 11% down. This is outside the top 100. And then the little mini altcoins that I've got. So I've added £200 to New Cipher earlier in the week, and then 150 to Quanstamp, Anchor, and Band Protocol. I left Cocos out because it's sort of nearly at my buy price, so I've put sort of £600 into that, and it's at 575. So just left that one off and put more into the ones that are down. Thinking about putting sort of another 150 into all 5 of them, maybe in the next week. depending on sort of how prices go and whether I want to spend the cash. A bit low on cash at the moment. But yeah, most of these are sort of similar to the market, really. So a couple of percent. Anchor's actually had quite a bad week, but nothing too bad. They're all small caps, so 5% on new Cypher, and Band pretty much flat. So yeah, still seeing developments and updates from the teams. So yeah, pretty happy with these, and I'll go with these as my sort of low caps. Obviously, if I didn't have money in, a lot of these other coins, I'm more sort of bullish on some of these other coins, but I've already got a fair holding in them, and I've sold out of some of the sort of smaller coins that I had before completely, like Civic and sort of Dogecoin. I had some of that, obviously, so got rid of those. So just thought I'd add a few new coins, and sort of build up the holding and gamble on some small caps, really, while times are rough. So yeah, that's the portfolio for the week. Hoping to add probably a little bit more. So drop a comment and like and subscribe. See you soon.